Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. We are zooming in and we are focusing in on a important and wonderful viewer question that we got in, and that was to look more in depth into the prevalence of really sort of that triangulation and that splitting behavior that we see in the narcissist, and furthermore how to process it, how to deal with it, because they feel so sabotaged, they feel so scapegoated, they feel really so distressed by this, and they feel that it's so overwhelming that they don't know how to deal with it. We'll realize that a narcissist is an individual who presents with really two key main problems. One is an inflated sense of self-importance, superiority, and coupled with a lack of empathy, which means they have no cognizant really care or attention to really understand another's needs, wants, desires, or interests. Really, they don't have an empathy. They don't know what it's like to walk in somebody else's shoes. They won't, they don't say that. They don't say, I know how you feel. I get what you're talking about. I'm totally picking up on that. You're not going to hear this. And oftentimes people stay with a narcissist because of their charm, because they seem to be the quote unquote winner. They seem to be the one who has it all, who has all the energy, who has all the ideas, who has all the money, who has the cars, who has the this, the that. People tend to give it up to them because they think that this other person is better than them, and they tend to look up to them and emulate them like a god or a hero or some monolith, which really turns out to be a monster, and or really basically presenting a facade or a persona, a mask, and they're twisting things around in your mind, and it's just not fun when you really discover that it's just a mask, that this person is just an act, a sham, that they don't really have a heart-to-heart with you. They don't connect to the heart with others. And this can be very, very alarming and very scary. And it causes this person, because of a lack of empathy, because they're always trying to play others for a pawn, they really kind of look at life like a game that they have to win. It's just their outlook, and really they figure into their perspective that there's going to be somebody who I can hurt, who I can use, who I can play, who I can take from, who I can lie to. And when we say pathologically lying, oftentimes the narcissist will engage in pathological lying and controlling behavior. Pathological means not normal, out of the range of healthy. Pathology, if you were to have a pathology report, it would be there's a sense of disease. When we talk about pathological lying with a narcissist, these are people who lie constantly, incessantly. If they don't even need to, they engage in lying because they're just pulling one over on people. They get into such a show that they really kind of rely on being fake. They rely on their false